Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be working with the Heirloom Lace Paper Crafting Kit from Griffin. So this kit literally has everything that you need to make your cards, and it comes with the, let's see, what does it say on here? 24 12 by 12 cardstock sheets, 24 5 by 7 sheets. Let's pull it out. And so here are the 5 by 7 sheets. You have a pink, which is the one that we're going to be using on today. This is like a darker pink. And here's the other side, a blue with the other pattern on the other side, a lighter pink. This is the pattern on the other side. A lavender, another blue that's a little bit darker than the other one, purple. Wait, I think I missed. Oh, that's the pattern on the back of the blue, and it's the same as the one on the back of the purple. Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go. Purple. The back, we have this pink pattern with the softer pattern, and then another purple. Sorry guys, I got the green one in there, I think. Oh, there it goes. Maybe I didn't. Okay, and then this teal, and then this one, and we're also going to be using this one on today. So if you want to craft along, you're going to need these two papers, this one in the 5 by 7 and this one in the 12 by 12. Okay, it also comes with 90 embellishments and 24 sentiments. And so you have your sentiments here. Sweetest birthday wishes, just because, for my special friend, thank you. Heartfelt thanks, for my special friend again. Get well wishes, thank you. You also have some pretty flowers, all in the Heirloom Lace palette, which was a finishing school craft box last year, I believe. And then there's gold foil embellishments with pink rose and some blue flowers, a pretty purple square or diamond if you want it to be a diamond. More gold embellishments here and here. These ones were in the Heirloom Lace kit, and then these. So let's go ahead and get started on our card. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is get out that gold piece of cardstock. And what I did was I already got started, so I embossed it with an embossing folder. And this is the embossing folder that I use. It's called the Jolie Lace embossing folder. It looks like this, and it has and so the embossing folder also has a edge folder that's just a smaller version here. And these are from when she used to make embossing folders for the cuddle bug. And these little folders are from Griffin also. She sells these and the storage container that they go in. And so your paper looks like this, and then when you put it in the embossing folder, it embosses, and you're just going to get the embossed pattern out of it. And then I also decided to ink it so you can see that there's some inking going on. It's probably better to see it this way. And so what I did with that was I took a Memento ink in Pear Tart and my brayer, and I just inked it up, and then I just rolled it over the top of the pattern, and it gave this really nice effect. And so this is going to be the start of our card. And so you are going to need a layer to put this onto, a card layer. So let me go get one of those. Okay, so I got my cardstock layer here, and we'll just glue this over on the top of that. I'm going to be using this Barely Art Precision Glue. Let me get it all pumped up and ready so that it come out. And if you have this kit, it's so pretty. I got it because I love the foiling that was going on it. And these kits can be a little on the pricey side. And so she also had the foil kit that she did just here. What was it? I guess this goes this way. In the March 29th show. And I really like that one, but since I had already gotten this one, I just decided to get one instead of both of them. We're just gonna push this down and make sure that it stays. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna wanna do for our card is to grab our cardstock here. And we're going to use some layers that are from some different die sets. And we're gonna be using this one, which is from the Crop at Home, from the very first Crop at Home. And then we're also going to be using this one, which is from the compendium, the card making compendium. So we're using the second one in on the card making compendium, and we're using the third one in, third one in on the Crop at Home set. And what we're gonna do is put this one down, put this one down, and then make a frame out of it. It's gonna go down like this on your cutting plate. And when it comes off of your cutting plate, this is what you're gonna have here. And I really liked this because you have a very square outside, but you have like this decorative inside, and it really like made a really nice frame. And so we're going to be using that on here, and we're gonna probably prop that up with foam pads. But before we do that, we're also going to be making some other cuts. And so we're going to be using this die. There's a lot of different dies from a lot of different sets going on here. And I have to remember what this one is. Okay, this one came from this set, which is the Festive Flourish dies. It has some really pretty dies in there. And we're just going to be using this one here. And we're going to cut it out twice. We're going to cut it out of a gold cardstock. And we're also going to cut it out of our pattern cardstock. So we're going to get two cuts out of this. And I know that I'm probably all over the place right now. I'm trying to learn how to craft and talk at the same time. So I did a little bit pre-cutting, and now I'm trying to figure out how is the best way to show you guys. And so you're going to have your, let me just move all this out of the way. You're gonna have your patterned die cut, and then you're gonna have your flourish, your gold die cut here. And I'm just gonna like craft as we go here. So I'm gonna take, I already cut this one in half. And now I'm gonna cut this one in half. And everyone already knows where I'm going with this because you watched probably plenty of my videos. And I do this drop shadow all the time. And I decided, so you can decide to use something that's more of a softer pattern, or you can use the more bold pattern. I'm going to be using the bold pattern. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add my glue onto here. And as fast as possible, get this going. Okay, that should be good enough. And then just layer this up on top of here as a drop shadow. However much shadow you would like, it's up to you. And then we'll be putting that onto the card. So there's that one. Okay, so I went and I did both of them, so they now both have the drop shadows on them. And we're just gonna take a little bit of the glue here, and we're just gonna go around the edge here. And we don't want to do the whole thing. We just want to do part of it because it's gonna kind of sit up on the card. And this is gonna go at the very tippity top of your card and just sit there like that. And this part's gonna kind of float in the air a little bit. So don't glue that down unless you want to, then you can do what you want. And then we're gonna do that same thing to the bottom. And these are really, really pretty. They would make like good like sides all around like that. But today we're just gonna be putting them on the top and the bottom. Now, this is a little bit of a very, I think, kind of unique and different kind of card. These patterns are very bold, and putting them all together is creates a really kind of bold card, as you can clearly see even right now. And then, you know, me adding, you know, inking into it and then embossing really creates a lot of bold texture going on. And I have a little bit sticking off here, so I'm just gonna cut this down on all the sides. Make sure that nothing's hanging off. It's kind of very minimal, but I just want to cut that off. And then I have some corners that I made. And so if you have the impression dies, I used this one here, which is from the original set, I do believe. And I used a piece of gold pattern cardstock that looks like this. And I inked it again with that green ink that I just used for the background of here. And I inked my impression die with it using the brayer once again. And this is what I got. And so I have the impression in the background of my corner and some foiling, and it kind of matches the cardstock a little bit. And so we're just gonna put these corners all around here. And we're gonna just do all four. There's 4 corners. You can't see them, but there are 4 corners. And they're gonna just go down like that. And I will finish all of them and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what we have so far. This card is so different than my last card. My last card was so soft and muted and just you know, minimal pattern, and here I go like completely pattern on pattern on pattern. So you saw this piece that we had, and this one's gonna go, uh-oh, I hope I didn't mess this up. It's supposed to go inside of there, but my corners are kind of messing me up a bit. So hold on while I try to tuck this in. Okay, I got it down there. It's not glued down yet. It's still like half in, half out. So I guess you want to put this down first before you put your corners on. And maybe you don't need to have a decorative edge on the inside because you actually can't really see it now that I have it in there. So if maybe that's for a different kind of project or a different card, but you can do that. But here on here, you really don't get any credit for it. You can't hardly see it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what I'm trying to do. And so I have this piece of vellum, and I want it to go under here. And I'm going to use the glue it here so that you can't see where the glue is. But I have my inside that we need to go ahead and put together. So with the pattern cardstock, on this side, I used a Crafter's Companion die because I didn't want to go looking for an Anna Griffin one, and I don't even know if she had one, but I wanted to cut out a circle. So I used these concentric circles, and I used the third one in to cut out this circle. It has a stitch edge all around it. And then I used this die here, which is from the Circles and Squares. I can't remember what this one's called, but it's the inside here to this one. And then I cut out a pink of the pink cardstock, that same pink from before, a circle, this circle right here. So this circle is going to layer on top of this one, just like that. And these two are gonna go in the center here. But this one's gonna go under the vellum, and then this one's gonna go on top, like that. So let's see if we can get this part put together. So maybe what I need to do here is put this one down. I think I'm gonna put it on foam pads. Get some dimensionality out of this card. Okay, so you can see that I'm kind of all over the place. That would be pretty too, right? I'm all over the place. I'm like, have no idea. I created a concept, but I didn't know how it was gonna go together, and I'm kind of just putting it together live with you guys right now, and you can see how discombobulated I can get sometimes, but I think that's how it goes in real life when you're just crafting. So we're just gonna see what we come up with. It was a concept, it's an idea. Okay, I said this one was gonna go down first, so we're just gonna put this one in the center here. I still have to kind of glue this down or do something with it. And then this one is gonna go over the top, and it's gotta get glued down somehow also. So let's just grab our glue here and add it to the back. Let's see if it's working. Add it to the back of the strips here. on both sides. So we're centering that and then just pushing down the glue here on this side onto the vellum. And then here, push that down onto the vellum. And now glue the vellum and the whole strip, hopefully, down. And then, so push that down. So I guess if I would have put this down first, I wouldn't have been able to put my vellum underneath it. So, I don't know now, which I guess this might have been the right way, but it just seems so complicated and a little bit on the confusing side. But I think it's gonna be pretty when we're done. Hopefully. Okay, so we're going to push that down and wait for it to adhere. Okay, so now that we have that part done, I wanna cut the vellum, of course, off of the sides here. I actually have a little pink showing through, so I was wondering if maybe I should just cut all of it, but I'm just gonna cut the vellum. It's gonna be okay. It is what it is. And cut that side. And I do wanna finish off this because I don't like the way this just looks hanging off of here. I also thought about embossing this, and that would have been really nice too. So if you wanna, add a little bit more, you can do some embossing on that. But what I did is I used some of those frames from the Crop at Home, which is here. And yeah, I'm all over the place. Okay, you guys. Take 2 of them and cut them out and get a frame here. And so you'll have a nice cute little frame that's very dainty and delicate. And you're going to use that to kind of cover up the work of your outside of your workings here. So I'm just going to add some glue. And you're going to really need a fine tip here, unless you want to put it on the back of your hand or something like that, which I know a lot of people do. And just go all the way around. And then carefully place your die cut on top and all around where the outer frame of your card. And that will hide some of all the craziness that's going on. And then you have a cute little frame around there, and it's hiding all of the cutting and things like that that you did. I got them all on. This is like almost live crafting, not quite live crafting, so I can stop the video sometimes and figure out what am I doing, but also kind of live because I'm just like going for it. Like I don't know what's happening. I kind of know, but we're kind of going for it a little bit here. And so I have a bow, I have some flowers, I grabbed these butterflies and my sentiment. Oh, none of it's on frame. Here we go. And that's what this looks like. I think this is crooked. I think it's crooked. My vellum is crooked. Don't judge me. All right, let's just keep going. So these are just 2 flowers, and then this one is a 3 flower. And the ones with 2 flowers are gonna go at the top here and at the bottom here. And gonna take those off. And let's put them this way at the top. And this one will also go at the bottom. Well, not also, but will go at the bottom. What do you guys think of this rogue crafting that we're doing here? Oh, I like it kind of in the center. Actually, I'm going to move it a little bit into the center like this. I think I like it like that a little bit better. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And then we're going to put down our sentiment. Here. I'm going to use some foam pads. It's because it's got this, it's propped up in the middle here. I was about to take the sticker backing off of it, but I thought different of that. Okay, so here we go. And then that one's gonna go there. And then these are gonna go surrounding it like this. Okay, we're making a card here. We're almost finished. I think it's coming along pretty nicely. Let me know what you guys think. It's a little different. It's a lot of pattern that's going on here. More than I'm normally used to. But I still like it. It's pretty. Here we go. Just taking the backs off of these stickers. Actually, this could say Happy Easter. This would be a nice Easter card, maybe. It's got a like nice Easter colors. We want to put down our bow. And here we go, right there. That looks pretty good there. And we'll put some butterflies flying in the distance here. Okay. All right, you guys. Here's our card. It's a lot going on. It's a little different than anything I've really ever done before. I like it. It looks pretty good. This card kit, I love the foil paper in the back and everything that it has to offer. And the patterns are really pretty. And so hopefully you like this card. Also, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with a crafty friend. And have a great day. Bye.